Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, did y'all like that intro once again? I actually fixed it this time. Hopefully it sounds
It's
decent.
gonna sound just as bad as last time.
No, last
Watch.
time it was mixed in and it
But it
didn't
didn't sound
sound
like
good.
that to us last
No,
time.
but
Also,
so anyway, welcome back. Episode 83
yep.
of Gameday Every Day. Gus, how you feeling?
Tired. Go vote.
Yes, as an American, as a Texan,
No matter
go
your
vote.
no matter your affiliation, just go
Yeah,
vote.
go vote, man. Uh, I don't know why, but I filled out a registration card at the beginning of the year, and I've gotten nothing. Maybe the government doesn't like me or something.
I don't know how you're still not registered, but
I don't know, but they're probably watching me through this camera right now. And if you can see me, send me the card. I'm about to serve your country and work for you, so that's the least you can do, okay? Air Force. Ooh-ah. Okay.
wow. Okay.
Anyway, hopping into it, we're going to start with NBA, obviously. Or no, NCAA, sorry. This week was good.
That's an understatement. It was amazing.
Yeah. I think we should start out with the SEC first. We should just get Kentucky out of the way. Kentucky hit a milestone. They are the winningest in the SEC ever and most dominant with 50 SEC championship titles.
Okay, you don't need to hype yourself up, but yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying. We beat Auburn, okay? It was a close game. So, yeah, I'm proud of the Wildcats, man. We showed up, won the game. What's his face? Emmanuel Quickly, whatever, SEC Player of the Week, 2 weeks in a row, showed up once again.
He's pretty good forward.
Yeah, Nick Richards, Maxey. This team is nice. All right, it's underrated. Gus, what do you feel about Kentucky?
You left off one big name, and that's Montgomery. EJ Montgomery's a great player, and honestly, he's kind of balled out recently.
No, yeah. So is Maxey. So is Quickly.
Maxey's been okay. He hasn't been what we expected from Maxey as,
No, I mean,
being a
yeah,
top player in the country.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
However,
But, I mean, he still shows up in moments.
Nick Richards, as we stated in the last episode, he's been incredible, and he really continued that run.
He's an
coming
All-American.
into Saturday, especially in the biggest moments when the game got close and Auburn was trying to make that push back. But, yeah, it was a solid performance by Kentucky. I was watching some of the game.
So, yeah, for sure. Go Cats. Gus, any more games?
Well, on that note, have 8 games right here with upsets.
Yeah.
First off, we had TCU versus number 2 Baylor.
TCU beat him?
TCU won this weekend.
Wow, dude, that must have been a fun game to be at. That's a rivalry game.
I could imagine. Yeah, congrats TCU on that. And then Baylor went to OT last night against Texas Tech, might add, but they did win.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna scroll through these like
that's
kind of
scary for Baylor though. They lose to an unranked and then go to
honestly,
overtime.
being a top-ranked team in the country right now is pretty scary just in
Yeah.
general. Another team that's been kind of they've been killing it recently. Creighton, they've been incredible. They've had incredible shooters. It seems like they're back in those days with Doug McDermott on their team.
That would be nice, yeah.
But they're playing that way at least. St. John's, my boys.
Yeah.
They came in there and beat them by 20.
Oh wow,
Or actually, they came into St. John's.
That's sad.
But yeah, it was incredible. I was watching most of the game. I was getting pretty excited.
Dude, just think about it. You're gonna be there watching that game.
Yeah, but
St.
John's will still be bad.
Yeah, but still, you'll be in the crowd.
Continuing on, some smaller ones, some minor ones. We had OU.
Story of my life.
We had OU, who are on the bubble right now. They beat West Virginia. That's a really big win for OU, especially since they're trying to make it in the tournament.
Yeah.
Another team in the Big 12 trying to make it into the tournament and have been on a hot streak recently is UT with their 4th straight win against number 22 Texas Tech.
Look at you,
Texas Tech.
Go Horns!
Took 'em horns.
Oh.
But yeah, so those are really big wins for those teams who are on the bubble and are trying to barely make it in. UT have a weak schedule for the rest of the year.
Right.
And I think they're playing Oklahoma State, who isn't that good. No. And then, who else was it? OU tomorrow.
This is classic UT, man. They do
barely
decent. They
barely
do,
squeak in.
Yeah, they do good at the beginning, do horrible in the middle, and then they fight their way back at the end again.
It's a matter of too little, too late.
Yeah.
Worst possible scenario here is we'll end right back up.
And honestly, dude,
and
I think if they do make it in, I think they're gonna keep the coach, like their coach. They have now.
Sadly, I think Shaka Smart will stay.
Yeah.
And we've been playing better without our 2 players in our starting lineup, so it's whatever. Another big win was Stanford over Colorado. Stanford doesn't really have much going for them in basketball anymore.
Yeah.
Stanford isn't good in basketball. They've never really been.
No.
But they beat a Colorado team who historically have been a solid team. Shout out Coach Rice.
Yeah.
But
3-point leader.
yeah. But Colorado did get the loss here, number 21 ranked. They fall. Now, ACC. We had UVA versus Duke. That was a really big game marketed for Saturday.
Yeah.
I was really excited to watch it, and it definitely lived up to the hype. UVA got a 2-point win over Duke.
Yeah.
A Duke team, nonetheless, that's been struggling.
No, yeah, but they didn't look struggling last night, dude. They dominated
NC State. That was bad.
Nasty.
I was watching some of that, and I was like, oh, Lord.
What's that guy's name? Number 2?
Cassius Stanley.
Yeah, dude. Stanley had some monster dunks. That was insane. He had that one, like...
He's nice. I remember watching his Ball His Life mixtapes, and
yeah,
he was
nice.
He was really nice.
No, man, Duke's still going to be that team in the tournament to watch out for sure. Even though they haven't looked great.
Trey Jones just needs to get it together, man.
Yeah.
Also, another ACC upset. We had Clemson versus FSU. Clemson needed to get a win here, especially to look good on the bubble.
Right.
Because they're kind of on that cusp where UT and OU are.
I am Bubbles.
Yes.
Things. We have things to do. Rush Hour, Chris Tucker.
Yes.
Okay.
I got the reference. But yeah, FSU, number 6 ranked, came into this game expecting an easy win.
Mm-hmm.
However, Clemson gave them the work, and Clemson won this game.
Hey, Jamar, you know the work, dog?
All right.
No.
And then back to Big East, we had Providence versus number 12 Villanova. Providence has always been a solid team, and they've honestly
defensively,
they've always played pretty well, I feel like, ever since Chris Dunn left there, which what happened to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Providence got the big win over Villanova. A solid Villanova team who's kind of risen back this year, especially after that rough start in the beginning, like last year.
Horrible.
But yeah, so that's about it for the big upsets, and that's all from 3 days.
Dude, hey, college basketball is getting more and more exciting when the tournament comes up.
Sadly, this is the most exciting season we've had.
Yeah.
However,
we have so many changes and stuff. Yeah.
However, I don't think that many people have watched it because there's not enough big names in it.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it's not.
You don't have your Zions. You don't have you don't have your Marvin Bagleys. You don't have your who else? R.J. Barrett's. You don't. I'm just naming off Duke players.
DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, you don't have DeAndre Ayton. You don't have Mo Bamba. You don't have
Trae Young.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean.
Buddy Hield.
Yeah, but I mean, if you do watch the games, the people that the smaller guys, whatever, the people who aren't known, they can ball. But
they don't have this. Okay, sure you can ball.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, NCAA men's sports, or just NCAA sports in general, is a market.
No, yeah.
And so far, this market is kind of collapsing because there are no names.
I know, but trust me, those names are gonna be made in this tournament, just like Steph Curry was.
And sadly, the guys who are incredible, like Anthony Edwards, isn't getting much showtime because he plays on a 13 and 15 Georgia Bulldogs.
Right. Yeah.
He's not playing on a good team. And then
those are the sleepers.
One of your biggest guys, what's his name? Memphis.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
How did I forget? He's going to be James Wiseman.
Yeah, yes, James Wiseman, yeah.
James Wiseman, who's probably going to be the first pick in the draft, I feel like.
He's nice.
He's incredible. You lose him. You put sanctions against them and say, hey, how about you pay us $10,000 and then we'll let you back in?
Yeah.
Well, there's a little issue with that.
Yeah, and then I think, that obviously drew away a lot of people.
And then he left. I don't blame him.
Right.
Why would he come back for $10,000 just to play 3 more games?
No, that's but stupid. For sure, NCAA is getting exciting. We are going to do our March Madness episode special here pretty soon after we get back from spring break next week. So make sure to stay tuned for that.
Can't wait. That's my favorite time of the year.
I know, dude. It's awesome. So we'll make our picks, whatever, like a mock March Madness. So stay tuned for that.
Hopefully go by the same format as last year. I don't know. We'll see.
Moving on to NBA, where LeBron beats Zion Williamson again, but Zion this time looked better, looked quicker, looked more scoring. He had his career high, 35 points. He's a beast.
Don't disrespect LeBron with the 34.
Okay, but
and the league leading in assists, might I add.
Oh wow, great! You can pass the ball.
You act like that isn't a big deal. That's a huge deal. That's a huge stat.
Yes, yeah. No, but look, man, Lakers, they're still dominant. They're still good. Zion, he's trying. All right, he's trying to get his team to win. He's trying, but no help. Besides Drew Holiday.
Well, there is an issue. You do make a good point about the no help. However, sure, JJ Redick's been gone,
Yeah.
or he's going to be gone for like what, next 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
He's got back issues.
Yeah.
However, I do think that the Pelicans, they've been on a solid run recently. I
Right,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
they can make a solid run to the playoffs.
For sure.
All they have to do is just get over that hump of the Grizzlies being in the 8th seed. And right
Yeah.
now, the Grizzlies kind of look unstoppable.
John Morant is
Especially after
them.
seeing Saturday night against the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely dominated.
Mm-hmm.
Ja just looked incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah, and Jaren Jackson, too, also another incredible player.
Yeah.
Along with Justice Winslow, who is a nice rising star and who they got out of the Iggy trade.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad.
Right.
Jonas Valanciunas, of course, he's a solid center, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good scoring.
it's a good all-around team.
No, yeah.
Dylan
And,
Brooks, even.
dude, basketball this year is just so much fun. I mean, is there anything really else to add to that?
Well, I mean, I just don't see the Pelicans making the playoffs here.
Yeah. Anything with the Lakers? Nothing wrong with the Lakers? Any weaknesses? Anything you see?
The fact that the Lakers are playing this well, nonetheless, without Anthony Davis, who is supposedly supposed to be a huge part, compared to last year when they didn't have Anthony Davis and they played like garbage.
Yeah, but they're still as Yeah.
Yeah.
It
really shows the depth this year.
Yes, yeah, of course.
And
you
it
have
really
LeBron
shows
at
how
point.
scary
Yeah,
it is.
for sure. But
absolutely killed him.
Yeah, so moving on to the Lakers' rival and next door neighbor, the Clippers. They escape with the win against the 76ers.
Little brother.
Yeah, without Simmons and Embiid. So they barely skimmed by with just Al Horford on the team.
Dominican Carlos Boozer, as I like to call him. But
yeah, but look, man, does this scare you, Gus, or just show some concern?
I'm not a Clippers fan, but it does concern me from if I were a Clippers fan.
Okay.
There have been times in the season where,
yeah,
you add some quality talent to your team.
Right.
Oh, wow, Kawhi.
Quality, whoa.
Kawhi, pretty good player.
Yeah.
Paul George.
Comes back.
Paul George back from the injury or whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty good player also.
Mm-hmm.
However, another error.
Yeah, I know. It's still going. It's just taking a while for it to go.
But yeah. So you have all these issues, and I mean, nonetheless, you keep adding talent. You added Morris,
Right.
really good player.
Mm-hmm.
You added Reggie Jackson. Now
They're decent. Yeah.
let's not
Defensively.
overreact and act like Reggie Jackson's a god. Or
No,
anything.
but defensively on the side of the ball,
Defensively
he's great.
solid.
Mm-hmm.
You still have Pat Bev. You still have Lou Will. You still have Landry Shamet. You still have Montrezl Harrell from last year.
Mm-hmm.
These are all solid guys.
Yeah.
Even Zubac.
Yeah. Hey.
Zubac isn't bad.
That's great.
But for some reason, they just don't seem to function. They don't.
Yeah.
There just seems to be an issue with the way their offense flows, because at points they just reach a complete dry spell.
Right. Well, I mean, because they're giving it to Kawhi. Because Kawhi, I mean.
And why isn't Kawhi doing what he did last year?
Don't know.
Maybe it has something to do with the load management. I don't know.
I mean that too, but he also has a lot. Like he has guys that can actually take over. Like he has a Paul George who can take over by himself.
I understand Lou Will plays better off the bench.
He can take.
But you could
over the
just
game.
start Lou Will for one game. It's not.
It's not
completely
dude, they're not
unqualified
going to
him.
start him in the regular season. They're going to do that in the playoffs.
Why would they start Lou Will in the playoffs if they're not going to start him in the regular season? They didn't even start him last year in the regular playoffs.
I don't know. I mean, I think that's just his spot. Maybe Lou Williams likes coming off the bench, so that can be his squad, to lead. I don't know. I mean,
I understand
there's a lot of people.
I understand
like
he has a Jamal Crawford thing going for him, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it looks a little concerning, and this really shows something from the Sixers team. Also,
that. Yeah.
might want to add Shake Milton, SMU product.
Yeah.
39
Local.
points.
Wow. Amazing.
He's pretty solid. I like Shake Milton. I remember watching him at SMU games, and he was incredible. So,
A fellow Mustang.
yes.
Well, I guess that'll conclude the NBA segment. Anything before we leave that segment? Anything else? I mean, Steph Curry is going to be coming back here pretty soon.
Bucks lost to the Heat last night. Just want to say that. And Rockets lost to the Knicks.
Yep, and the Mavs lost to the Bulls. Sad day.
Sad day for playoff teams.
Yep.
But yeah, moving on.
Yep.
Really big weekend for the NFL also.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of makes or breaks players. It helps you, or at times it can kill you.
Yep.
Is the NFL Combine.
Calm. Bye. You okay? Continue.
Okay. Well,
My God, this quality is so bad.
it looks great to me.
Unmute. Wait, what? Oh
No,
no.
it'll play from RPC is what it's saying.
Oh, okay.
Now, a big thing from the NFL Combine is that,
Your mom.
as I stated earlier, it can make or break you. You don't really know.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to go through some of the winners that I saw, or at least I thought were big winners in my eyes.
Yeah.
Guys like Isaiah Simmons, we've talked about him before from Clemson. Incredible linebacker, just prototypical defender. He's a beast.
Mhm.
4.39 40 time.
Oh my lord.
He could play safety, he could play corner, he could play middle linebacker, he could play outside linebacker
The
if you want him
entire
to.
defense.
You really, honestly, you really could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's 6'5" also. He is just a monster of a human.
Yeah.
And then another guy who I saw that sadly didn't run for the rest of the combine, but he ran his 40-yard dash. 4.27 from Henry Ruggs.
My lord. Imagine running a 4.2.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
5 seconds off of the record held by John Ross.
Mm.
But yeah, so that's really big, and especially from a guy, Henry Ruggs. We didn't see it. Okay, we saw him as fast, but we
Yeah.
didn't see him as 4.2 speed.
Mhm.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
And that's definitely going to help his draft stock, I feel like, especially for teams who are looking for better slot receivers.
Mhm.
Now, another big player that I saw from this was Mekhi Becton from Louisville.
Yeah.
Huge offensive lineman.
Mhm.
He's just your prototypical offensive lineman. However, he is a monster. I'm pretty sure he had 24 reps on the bench press.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. And that's 225, right?
Yeah, and then watching some of the drills that he did blocking, looked incredible.
Yeah.
He's a monster, and I think he's 6'6", 6'7", like
Jesus,
280.
that is a man. Like a literal man.
Or no, 320. But yeah, he is huge. And then Cam Akers finally was
Mhm.
one of my biggest winners, especially in the running back core
Right.
from Florida State. I'm pretty sure he ran a 4.37, which is pretty good. He's a huge running back, might add. I think he's 220, 230. Especially from a guy who played at FSU, where you're not really seen as a prestigious school, so no one really watches you.
Mhm.
This is definitely going to help his draft stock and maybe get people to pay attention to his highlights. Because after I watched that, I'm like, okay, I got to check this guy out. I got to see what his deal is. And watching some of his highlights at FSU, he looked incredible.
Mhm.
It just sucks that he was on a program that was
That
so
was
bad.
garbage, yeah.
So,
Those are usually the best players though that come out of nowhere. So.
yeah. And then, of course, also from the combine, we have our losers. Jake Fromm from Georgia.
Mhm.
Had a solid career at Georgia, I would say.
Yeah.
He did some things.
Decent, yeah. He went to a championship.
Oh yeah, that
Hey.
is true.
I mean, lost, but
And then took the job from Justin Fields, who came in,
heck yeah.
who went to Ohio State. Jake Fromm did not look well. I think he ran above a 5. He's not fast, so you're not looking for
Wow.
much mobility. On some of
Yeah,
his throws,
that sucks.
they seem really wobbly, and at times they just seem overthrown or underthrown. It was just an all-around not good showing from Jake Fromm, especially for a guy who was projected at least late first round, possibly early second round.
Right.
That's especially fallen, especially now guys like Jordan Love and Jacob Eason from Washington are
Yeah.
going to have a lot of attention.
Yeah, I'm sure the scouts are definitely disappointed.
Another guy from, the great state of Utah, Zach Moss.
Yep.
He had a really good season. I am pretty sure he was one of the top rushers in the country. Ran a 4.65.
Wow.
He's a running back.
Decent.
A 4.65 for a running back?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, that's bad.
that is bad.
Okay.
You should probably be running 4.4s or 4.5s, not
Okay.
4.6s.
Oh.
But yeah, Zach Moss ran a 4.65. Looked a little rough, and especially for a guy of his speed and caliber, he probably should have done way better. I was seeing him as a second round player, maybe third round. He's definitely fallen in my opinion, and I think he might have fallen to maybe a 4th or 5th round spot.
Wow.
That's just me. Now, another guy who's a possible first rounder, and it was just this one specific drill, I would have to say, and it was AJ Espinoza. He was a beast at Iowa. He kills players with his arms, like especially just getting around
Upper body
offensive
strength,
linemen. He's incredible. However, this did not show in the combine. Only had 17 reps on the bench press.
It's still a lot though to us, to
There's
me.
15 tight ends who finished with that or more. And then Jalen Rieger, top wide receiver candidate, he He benched 17 also. Wow. So it's pretty.
That's a lot of weight, dude. I'll probably never be able to do 225.
For these guys, that's a little unimpressive. I could never do it, but for his standards, I would say 17 reps is a little weak. Jalen Rieger also was a guy who kind of let down. He only ran a 4.65 for a receiver, which is not good.
No.
But yeah, and then finally a guy from LSU, Michael Divinity Jr.
Divinity, I like that man.
Yeah, ran a 4.85 for his 40.
What
then
the hell?
he did worse than AJ Epineza on the bench press with 14 reps.
Dude, I guess these guys just came in here. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm already getting drafted.
His draft stock was already falling, and now it's just completely falling
more.
even more.
I mean, dude,
spiral.
Honestly, I don't think I would care where I got drafted. I mean, if I get drafted, I get drafted. I'm in the NFL. That would be my mindset. But, I mean, that also sounds really bad, too. But
also, you get paid a lot more for being a first-round pick or a second-round pick rather than being a sixth-round pick or undrafted free agent.
Right.
It's just completely different. So those are my winners and losers from the combine. I can't wait for the draft. We'll probably do a mock draft special.
For
pretty soon.
In April when it rolls around. Another Gus topic, hockey stars. They're losing.
Yeah, we played the St. Louis Blues.
Did you get obliterated?
We did not lose 5-0 this time.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's.
However, we did go to extra time.
Okay, that's actually improvement. That's good. So you kept them going, kept them competing.
And then we went to a shootout. And then we lost. We lost the game 4-3. So we do get a point out of this just for an extra time loss. However, I don't know.
It sucks. Yeah,
it does.
I know.
It was a big game, and especially against a big opponent, where it seems that we just don't know how to play hockey anymore. I don't know. Khudobin was in net this time, not Ben Bishop. Khudobin wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as Bishop was. But still, it's just really disappointing, and our attacking just looked really weak.
Right.
And it was just a struggle.
Maybe they're still a little concerned or a little afraid of the Blues. Just saying. So hopefully,
better not be like that around playoffs.
Yeah, in the playoffs, y'all better get some wins. But whatever. Moving on.
We got one of the hardest schedules remaining, so hopefully that shows something.
Moving on. Man City wins the Carabao Cup.
Well,
soccer. Another Gus topic.
Man City, they've been hit with hard sanctions, as we talked about before.
Yep.
Remember when they got banned from the Champions League for 2 years? It's pretty wild for cheating with financial fair play. However, they did win their third straight Carabao Cup, which is the English domestic cup.
Yeah.
So it's just English teams.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they beat Aston Villa 2-1. What this game showcased to me, though, was Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish is an incredible player for Aston Villa, and Man U and Man City are both looking at him, and I think it just gave Man City a better look at what they're getting out of their players, or getting out of what they want. And I think it's safe to say they got what they want. Jack Grealish is an incredible midfielder for Aston Villa, and congrats Man City, I guess, on another Carabao Cup, if that means anything.
I guess this is our last topic before predictions. Trace of Wilder and Fury.
1-3.
Wait, no, I said.
You mean numero?
Yeah. Oh.
You said uno.
Oh, I did. Oh, sorry.
1-3.
Sorry, but yes.
Numero tres.
Yeah, Trace. Fury
and
Tyson. It's fine.
Okay.
Whatever. Sorry.
But yeah, numero tres. We got the third time's a charm. Hopefully for Deontay Wilder, as he's opted into his rematch clause.
Dude, honestly, I think if he loses this, he's gonna retire.
No, but I don't think he will be fighting Tyson Fury anymore. I honestly didn't want this fight to happen. I wanted to see Tyson Fury against Anthony Joshua. Just get it over with,
Well,
they talk so much trash to each other.
I also do hope that if Wilder is fighting Fury again, and if he loses, he better give the man some respect. He better not.
I mean, he did give him respect after the fight. He said he was a better fighter than him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, none of this, I want to kill somebody.
That's just the persona.
I know. I don't think there should be any.
Mike Tyson said he wanted to kill someone too.
I know.
And then he lost.
I don't think there should be any smack talking with this. I think he should just stay away from the media, from public, just train and win.
Smack talking sells tickets. And
I know, but dude, no,
people like seeing things get heated.
if it were me, I would just stop because all this smack talking isn't helping. So I would just stay away from the media and just train and get ready and go get that dub and go get the belt back.
You don't think he trains? He's
He
constantly
does,
training.
but I'm just saying, just
It's like
stay
Conor
out of the
McGregor.
way. Stay
It's
out.
like Conor McGregor.
Stay out of the media.
You can't do that when you're in this business. This business completely
Yes, you
relies on
can.
you being in the entertainment side. Think about Tyson Fury. What does he do? He constantly jokes around and calls himself the Gypsy King.
Okay, well he has the belt now, so he can do what he wants.
Well, guess what? He didn't have it before, and he still did that.
Okay, well
Look at Mike Tyson before he fought Buster Douglas.
still, dude, it's
Constantly talk
that's just
trash.
my opinion on it. I think if Wilder's
It's
really
just the
serious about it,
industry
he
you're
needs
in.
to.
Same thing for same thing for Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather was still dominant. He's still undefeated, technically. And he's always been like that. He's been a
I
money
don't
guy.
know, dude.
He literally calls his team the money team.
That's just my opinion. I think you should stay away from it.
Only guy I don't see do that is that grammar didn't make any sense. Is my favorite boxer of all time. That's Manny Pacquiao. So I don't know.
Yeah. And you saw
It's just
his success.
yeah, but he's also had a lot of losses. But yeah. So are you excited for this fight?
I mean, yeah, no, but because Fury already won. That's who I wanted to win. So, I'm probably not gonna watch this one. I'll just watch the highlights.
I'm probably definitely gonna watch it, but it's just I don't know. I'm kind of drawn out on
yeah,
it.
for sure.
I don't care. It's like that Ruiz Joshua fight. I didn't
Yeah.
care for the second time. I knew Joshua was gonna win.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess moving on to predictions. Last thing of the day.
Another
Num-
tough week.
Yeah, another tough week. I lost 4-1. Number one, Rockets versus Celtics. Gus won that, obviously.
I picked Rockets.
Yep. Canucks versus Leafs hockey. Gus won that. Or no, I won that one. The
That was
Leafs
the
won.
only one you won.
The
That was hockey.
The maple syrup Leafs.
Yeah, Austin Matthews.
Number
And
three.
then we got Mountain West, some Mountain West basketball and college basketball. St. Mary's versus Gonzaga.
Yeah.
I picked Gonzaga. Jackson picked St. Mary's. It was a close game.
Mhm.
However, Gonzaga pulled it off.
Yeah.
We had Georgia Southern versus Georgia State. Georgia Southern won by 20. And then Premier League, we had